And now President Trump and Tom Homan and Kristi Noem are trying to deport these illegals, and you have judges blocking that. And so whether or not there's a direct money line, now I would say that more than likely, once we actually get the investigations into this, you'll find direct lines, financial lines to these judges and to the politicians.
Donald Trump has been flipping tables over across the world over the last couple of days when it comes to tariffs. And now his attention, his focus is on the southern border. And we're getting news coming out of the White House that Donald Trump is considering launching drone strikes on the drug cartels in Mexico. This is absolutely what I voted for. And I believe Donald Trump has had enough. He's had his fill of the cartels. They continue to bring in vitamin F. They continue to come into our country and destroy us from within, taking our sovereignty, taking our people, taking everything we have. And it's time for Donald Trump to act. And while the rest of the world is already pissed off at him because he's making America great again, why not piss off the cartels? Before we get further into this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and let's get after this. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Donald Trump should use drone strikes in Mexico on the cartels? The Supreme Court just voted 5-4 that the Alien Enemies Act is legal for Donald Trump to use. So at this point right now, with the backing of the Supreme Court saying that these criminal migrants are illegal aliens, are enemies of the American people, why shouldn't we as a nation defend ourselves? We have spent trillions and trillions of dollars of your money defending other countries, defending other nations' borders. Why not now? And I want to say thank you to these 4 moron Supreme Court justices. Amy Coney Barrett, maybe Donald Trump's worst decision ever. Sotomayor, Ketanji Brown Jackson, can't define what a woman is, but she's standing next to 3 of them, and then Justice Kagan. These are the enemy of the American people right now. They want to protect illegal criminal migrants more than they want to protect you, your children, your grandchildren, more importantly, your future and your border. I want to say thank you to them for exposing exactly who they are, an enemy of the people. Now back to this story with Donald Trump using drone strikes on the cartels. This is reported on multiple networks. Newsmax has the story here. Donald Trump administration considering drone strikes on drug cartels in Mexico to combat the transportation across the southern border. NBC News is also reporting this. So we know there's probably a mole within the White House administration that is feeding this information to them. But I don't care. I want the cartels to walk outside of their little palaces of vitamin F factories, and I want them to look up and I want them to hear the little whispering buzz of a drone as they rain down some real justice on the cartels. And the cartels only know one thing. They know intimidation. And right now, Donald Trump, in my opinion, needs to rain down hell, fire, and brimstone on the cartels. It's the only thing they understand, intimidation and real action. Here's the story with NBC News. The Trump administration is considering launching drone strikes on the cartels in Mexico, according to 6 current and former U.S. military, law enforcement, and intelligence officials. Now, I think another bold move that Donald Trump pulled was that he removed the security clearances of a lot of the previous administration administration to get them out of these briefings, to get them away from the intelligence that they could possibly leak to the cartels. And many of these judges, I would say they have some considerably questionable decision making. You saw Justice Boasberg that wanted to bring back some MS-13 Tren de Aragua, sort of mostly peaceful but fiery protesters, wanted to bring them back from the prison in El Salvador. What are your thoughts on this? Should a federal judge, Judge Boasberg, have the authority to overturn Donald Trump's decision to eradicate, eliminate, and remove Venezuelan and other criminal migrants that are involved in these cartels from our country? Well, the Supreme Court Justice ruled Boasberg, get back in your lane, put on your robe, and stay where you should, behind the bench and out of political games. Okay? These judges should not be political activists, but we're seeing on a daily basis that they are.
These liberal district judges thought that they could control our entire country's policy, Donald Trump's policy, on keeping America safe. They cannot do it. And this was, again, a landmark ruling for the rule of law yesterday. And it's so important because these flights will now continue. These terrorists, they are foreign terrorists. They are alien enemies to our country, and we will continue to deport them. We are going to keep America safe, and a liberal district judge is not going to stop us. And that's what the Supreme Court ruled yesterday.
Guys, I don't care what you think about Pam Bondi. I don't care what is going on behind the scenes. But right now, this is happening in real time. Liberal judges, back off. Donald Trump is going to make and take some action at the southern border. Never forget, these are the liberal judges on the Supreme Court that are trying to prevent America from being safe.
The crisis in the Persian Gulf, as grave as it is, also offers a rare opportunity to move toward an historic period of cooperation. Out of these troubled times, our fifth objective, a new world order, can emerge, a new era.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Did you hear that? No mention of the word United States or sovereignty. George Bush wanted to put the United Nations in charge of you, your livelihood, and America. And as of yesterday, as of November 5th, more importantly, when Donald Trump was put back in office, you can say goodbye to every idea that George Bush had. Donald Trump is going to take action against the cartels. I welcome it. We have done so many things for so many other countries that actually hate us. It's time for us to do something here. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. There's a little Cash App barcode down there at the bottom. All the super chats and memberships for the month of April are going to go to help people right here in Arkansas that had everything taken from them with these tornadoes that just rolled through. I'm the Vet Biker. I'll see you on the road.